I'm going to show you how to set up all of your calendar invites for Saturday, May 2nd. By now, you should have got a spreadsheet that has a list of all of the reviewers that you will be meeting with on that day. And in there, you should have their email addresses, and it should have a confirmed time that you are meeting with that particular reviewer. What you need to do is send a calendar invite to each one of your reviewers, letting them know of the time and all the information they need in advance before May 2nd. So my panel looks like this. I have one browser window open, and this is how I will get to my Google Calendar. I have my dashboard from Zoom, and I keep a sticky here that just has some of the information that I'm going to copy and paste into the invite. First things first, you're going to go to your little 9-dot graph here, click here, and go to your calendar. I'm going to put this on by month so we can see. And I go right to May 2nd, Saturday. Double check each time you do this. Make sure you are on May 2nd, 2020. You're going to hit create. And one thing you can do is you can go to more options and you just get a nicer, cleaner image to put all your information in. So for each one that you are meeting with, I want you to make a calendar invite for each appointment. So we're going to start with this one. What I would recommend is that title should include your name, portfolio review, and the reviewer's name. Okay? They're going to be getting this from other students as well. So we want to make sure that everybody knows who this is for and there's no confusion. So you're going to put your name, portfolio review, and the reviewer's name. For my example, I will put my name here, portfolio review. And for this test, I'm going to use Joe as the reviewer. So we will put Joe's name here. Okay, perfect. Now we are guaranteed May 2nd. Right here is where I'm going to choose the exact time. So you have 30-minute increments with each one of your reviewers. I'm going to select 1 o'clock to 1:30. Now, you have 30-minute blocks, but again, you're probably going to be cutting your meeting short with each one of them 5 minutes prior, so that'll give you some buffer room to get into the next room with your next person. There will be bigger breaks between some of them, so hopefully you will get some breaks in between. We recommend you don't go all 6 hours or 4 hours or however many we have and go nonstop. Give yourself a few breaks when you've scheduled them. So this is not an all-day event, so you will not click here. You don't need to click anything on add location and nothing on add conferencing because we will be adding a Zoom link. If you would like to, I would recommend maybe putting a 5-minute recommendation on the notification. That way you will be getting a little ping 5 minutes before your next one. Always a good reminder to have. If you want it a little bit more, that's no problem. I think 5 minutes should be great. So everything's set up. I go right into here, and you can actually put in a small greeting. I think it would be great to say, Joe, looking forward to our call. Thanks again for participating. Okay, perfect. Then you can say, sign it off with your name. Now you're including a few things. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your Zoom window, and up here when you are in, I guess, meetings here, you will have your personal ID here. So you can either copy it this way and say copy invitation, or you already have that clip in your clipboard somewhere else. Now you're going to go back here, you hit paste, and you should have all of that information. I would recommend getting rid of everything all the way up to join by SIP, because I believe most of that is for international calls. So you've got everything here, the Zoom meeting, everything looks great. Now you want to take this. This is going to be the Google form that is your student evaluation. So each reviewer will get a chance to fill out a evaluation form for you. I will highlight this. I'm just keeping it in here, copying it. And then underneath here, you're going to write student evaluation form and give them the link. So you're pasting it right there. Easy. Next thing you're going to do. Now, we want one more thing here. You're going to include your resume with each one. just an idea so they can have something to look at beforehand, or along with your interview, they have it for reference. So all you need to do is click on this clip, and for attachment, what I would recommend doing prior to this is putting your resume inside your either Google Drive, or what you can do is you can upload it right here if it's somewhere on your desktop or on your computer or device. I already have mine here, so I was going to click this. I will hit select. So now here's your checklist. You got your greeting, your Zoom request, your evaluation form URL, and your resume. You are all set to go. Last but not least is you highlight the address, email address of this particular person. Just do yourself a favor and do these nice and slow. Don't rush these, because I want to make sure you are sending these to the right people. You don't want to change it up. So copy that. In this area here, I'm going to say guests. You paste it. Perfect. Your guest name appears, and you are ready to send and save. So I'm just going to do one more overlook. Make sure everything looks great. You got the right timing, the right date. It is not an all-day event, and all of your information in your checklist is ready to go. With that, you're going to hit save. Now, you will get two little prompts here, because most likely it might be someone that's not in your address book or not in your company URL. So you would just hear send, and you should be fine. Now it's going to give you one more. This is from an outside organization. No problem there. You're going to say invite external guest, and you're ready to go. Okay. Someone else needs access to the file. If you need to do that, you can share with one person. You can say here, or you can just turn the link sharing on that you provided, which is your Google Drive. I suggest taking this off. I know sometimes I do get a lot of emails with that attachment, and it's not openable. So turn that link sharing on, and anyone can see it who has that link. You hit invite, and it is all set and ready to go on there. After this, we will continue on, and I will show you exactly how you make the Zoom call with each reviewer right after this. So bear with us. Joe and I are going to try to set this all up and film this so you can see exactly how to initiate your call. So now it's your time. You have that meeting with that particular person, and you've gotten the prompt. What I would recommend is you have a PDF open of what you are going to present. This will probably be on your screen all day long, because all you need is this, and it's your portfolio or whatever screen you are going to share with the reviewer. So from here, I have the Zoom dashboard ready to go. My meeting personal ID is here. So I'm just going to start it, and then I'll be ready to share, and I can greet Joe, and I'll show you how you share the screen from this point on. So I'm going to hit start, and you should see me here. You will say join with computer audio. You're using the microphone that is with your computer. So I'll put this on here. Tells me I'm here. Check here that you are on, your speaker is on. You want to be off of mute, and you want to be, if this says stop video, or if it says play video, you want to start it. You want to click on here and hit start. Otherwise, you should see yourself, and you're ready to go. So this tells you here that you are the only participant in the Zoom. You'll be waiting now for the person to join in. Cam, that's fine. And there he is. So now we have Joe. Joe, are you there?
I'm here.
Awesome. See that? How easy it was.
Perfect time.
Perfect. So you're going to greet your reviewer. They know exactly who you are based on the resume that you have sent. Your calendar invite has your name, it has their name, and you are ready to go. So I would think a fun little introduction is always good. We put that in our kind of etiquette video. So I think it's worth telling the reviewer who you are and a little bit about yourself first. Don't wait for them to ask, right? 100%.
Great, I agree. Have a little script ready to go for every introduction. Don't follow it to the T, but just control the conversation.
Exactly. And so when you are ready to go, what I would do is you can slide your window over a little bit. The green button is always highlighted at the bottom, and that's where you, the student, will share your screen. So when you hit share, you will get this great little selection here. So I can see my PDF is all by itself. I can go right to that window only, and that is the only thing I will share with the reviewer. So I click that. You can tell it says Adobe Acrobat. I would recommend using Acrobat over Preview if you are making your PDF. So you're going to share that, and then you can ask Joe, are you seeing the PDF?
Yeah, see it.
Perfect.
It's good.
So you guys are ready to go. You can go right through and start and go through your pages. I'm going to double check if I go full screen on this, because you're seeing the whole window, correct?
I'm seeing, yeah, I see your
Like
toolbar.
tools and everything. So if I do that, Command L, what do you get? The whole thing?
It's loading still, but I assume I'll get the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't get the whole thing just yet.
Okay.
But, you know, sometimes, because what happens is you share just that window.
Yes.
And then sometimes it might be better to share a desktop.
Okay, perfect.
And then make sure that thing is on your desktop, and then go full screen within the desktop.
Perfect. So we'll try that. So now I'm back. Joe, you do not see the screen, correct?
Do not see.
Good.
I see.
Okay. Yes. So now what you guys can do is with this here, now I'm going to go to, and a great point would be to clean your desktop. You don't need anything else that's on there. No other.
Turn off notifications.
That's in our etiquette. Yep, for sure. So now I'm going to go to share screen, and I'm just going to go to desktop 1. So this is showing up because I have a second screen. You can see you have a lot of other options, which is really cool. But you are just going to go to desktop 1, hit share, go back to this, and now I'm going to go to full screen. And are you getting full screen now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So that's all you guys got to do. Now you can go through this with your arrows, and you can go through and show everything off. And when you are done, you will hit escape, and you'll come back to this, and you will hit stop share, and you are back, and now you guys can talk. One thing I noticed with most portfolio reviews is you might stay in full screen because they want to go back and take a few more comments into some of the pictures. I would recommend keeping it on the shared screen of your document until you guys maybe just talk more open and freely at the end. Yeah, not a bad thing. There. So it's all set to go. Maybe now you've gotten your 5-minute warning from the ping, and you politely exit this one. Thank them very much. Please remember to do that 100%, and then you will end the meeting, and you're on your own for the next one.
The waiting room is pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to let them in until you're done, though. Don't let them in and say, "Hold on, I'm still finishing up."
Yes.
Yeah, please wait to let them in until you're absolutely done with your previous meeting, and then let them in, and then step and repeat.
Perfect. Maybe another thing too would be to have your phone next to you and just set the alarm for 25 minutes when you start. They'll be well aware that this is, this is all up to you guys. So that might help you with time management. Completely up to you. And then you will hit end meeting, and you're on to your next. So I think that's it. Any last words, Joe?
No, I think one thing is it doesn't have to be perfect. There's bound to be mistakes. It's completely a new model, and just kind of roll with it.
Exactly.
The key point is getting to your work and having fun.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
See you, Joe.
See ya.